Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's meditation. Please sit comfortably and close your eyes, allowing your body to settle in to wherever you're sitting. And having the intention of being fully present. Let's begin with a few deep breaths, breathing into your stomach, feeling your belly expand. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold. And exhale for 4 seconds. And let's do that again. If you like, as you inhale, perhaps go just a little bit deeper. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold. And exhale for 4 seconds. And once more. Inhale for 4 seconds. Hold. And exhale for 4 seconds. And now just breathe effortlessly without forcing your breath. Simply observe your breath as it naturally flows in and naturally flows out. Today, let's share some poetry by the American poet Mary Oliver. Oliver, who died in 2019, was considered one of the most beloved poets of her generation. Often inspired by long walks near Provincetown, where she lived with her life partner for over 40 years. Mary Oliver wrote probing, accessible verses, celebrating nature, beauty, life, and joy, as well as soul-searching lines of trauma and grace. As with meditation, remember there is nothing that is supposed to happen when hearing poetry. Simply allow the words to flow within you in any way they like. And if you become distracted by thoughts or noises, that's normal. Simply notice the distraction and gently bring your awareness back to the poetry. The journey. One day you finally knew what you had to do and began, though the voices around you kept shouting their bad advice, though the whole house began to tremble, and you felt the old tug at your ankles. Mend my life, each voice cried. But you didn't stop. You knew what you had to do, though the wind pried with its stiff fingers at the very foundations. Though their melancholy was terrible, it was already late enough and a wild night, and the road full of fallen branches and stones. But little by little, as you left their voice behind, the stars began to burn through the sheets of clouds, and there was a new voice, which you slowly recognized as your own. that kept you company as you strode deeper and deeper into the world, determined to do the only thing you could do, determined to save the only life that you could save. The summer day. Who made the world? Who made the swan and the black bear? Who made the grasshopper? This grasshopper, I mean, the one who has flung herself out of the grass, the one who is eating sugar out of my hand, who is moving her jaws back and forth instead of up and down, who is gazing around with her enormous and complicated eyes. Now she lifts her pale forearms and thoroughly washes her face. Now she snaps her wings open and floats away. I don't know exactly what a prayer is. I do know how to pay attention, how to fall down into the grass, how to kneel down in the grass, how to be idle and blessed, how to stroll through the fields, which is what I've been doing all day. Tell me, what else should I have done? Doesn't everything die at last and too soon? Tell me, what is it you plan to do with your one wild and precious life? Wild geese. You do not have to be good. You do not have to walk on your knees for 100 miles through the desert repenting. You only have to let the soft animal of your body love what it loves. Tell me about despair, yours, and I will tell you mine. Meanwhile, the world goes on. Meanwhile, the sun and the clear pebbles of the rain are moving across the landscapes, over the prairies and the deep trees, the mountains and the rivers. Meanwhile, the wild geese, high in the clean blue air, are heading home again. Whoever you are, no matter how lonely, the world offers itself to your imagination, calls to you like the wild geese, harsh and exciting, over and over announcing your place in the family of things. The swan. Did you too see it drifting all night on the Black River? Did you see it in the morning rising into the silvery air? An armful of white blossoms, a perfect commotion of silk and linen as it leaned into the bondage of its wings, a snowbank, a bank of lilies, biting the air with its black beak. Did you hear it? Fluting and whistling, a shrill, dark music, like the rain pelting the trees, like a waterfall knifing down the black ledges. And did you see it finally, just under the clouds? A white cross streaming across the sky, its feet like black leaves, its wings like the stretching light of the river. And did you feel it in your heart? How it pertained to everything, And have you too finally figured out what beauty is for? And have you changed your life? And one more. When death comes. When death comes like the hungry bear in autumn. When death comes and takes all the bright coins from his purse to buy me and snaps the purse shut. When death comes like the measles pox, when death comes like an iceberg between the shoulder blades, I want to step through the door full of curiosity, wondering, what is it going to be like, that cottage of darkness? And therefore I look upon everything as a brotherhood and a sisterhood. And I look upon time as no more than an idea. And I consider eternity as another possibility. And I think of each life as a flower, as common as a field daisy and as singular. And each name a comfortable music in the mouth, tending, as all music does, toward silence. And each body a lion of courage and something precious to the earth. And when it's over, I want to say all my life I was a bride, married to amazement. I was the bridegroom, taking the world into my arms. When it's over, I don't want to wonder if I've made of my life something particular and real. I don't want to find myself sighing and frightened or full of argument. I don't want to end up simply having visited this world. Before we complete our meditation, let's introduce 4 intentions for a wonderful moment, a wonderful weekend, and a wonderful life. As I pronounce each intention, silently repeat the intention once or twice, observing the words and gently releasing them into the universe. Bringing your awareness to your physical self. Joyful, energetic body. Joyful, energetic body. Bringing your awareness to your emotional self. Loving, compassionate heart. Loving, compassionate heart. And bringing your awareness to your intellectual self. Reflective, alert mind. Reflective, alert mind. And bringing your awareness to your spiritual self. Lightness of being. Lightness of being. And as you go about your day and your weekend, have the intention, in the words of Mary Oliver, to pay attention, to give thanks, and to welcome the silence through which another voice may speak. And now, if you like, feel free to unmute your line and bring your palms together in front of your heart center. Let's inhale, and on the exhale, chant together the Sanskrit word for being, Om. And when you're ready, gently and gracefully open your eyes as we greet each other with Namaste. Inhale. Um, Namaste. Thank you, everyone.
Namaste, Brian.
Have a great day.
You too.